Greetings and various assorted salutations. This is just a update for Wednesday, March 18th, 2020 for my U.S. History 2 classes. Just a couple quick updates. One of the tips that I want to make sure to get out there is that when you are posting to what's the correct term for it? When you're attempting to turn in an assignment, some students have reported that they have difficulty doing so, and that could be because Google thinks they're in a different, what's the word for it? Different account. You need to make sure that you're on your @k12.sd.us account. You could have other accounts logged in. Many people have multiple accounts, but when you're turning stuff in for U.S. History 2, or Ancient Civ for that matter, you need to make sure that you are exclusively logged into your @k12.sd.us account, the account that is registered for Google. That's really the only major news announcement that's worth mentioning in case you run into that issue. It's noted in the instructions of all assignments. Anyways, just some other things to mention. Already we're seeing some people turn in assignments. It appears that a few people have figured out how to pace themselves on these assignments and get things done. That'll be the big challenge that many of you run into, is independent pacing of these activities. Meanwhile, as for me, I had to fix a few things on the Google Classroom. I got some feedback on some issues that had cropped up, like with file permissions, but I believe I fixed most of them. As always, if you're running into issues, please contact me on my school email account. As for what I've been doing on the clock, I've been working on the virtual museum. This is the most time I've ever really had to just dedicate to working on it. I've decided to rebuild the museum floor plan from the ground up, partially because I need to update my Unreal Engine, so I had to do a couple of updates on that regard. I've started pulling the panels from the best. But no. Just so you're aware with these posting emails, if I have some particular announcement or just want to mention like what's going on, I figure, I'll make a YouTube video and plug it in. Sometimes these announcements, I'll try and make it to the front of the video, contain important information. Just so you are aware, I will not be posting new assignments on, weekends, because, no matter what, weekends are time off. So obviously weekends will not be a time I post anything academic related, either on YouTube or on the virtual museum. I do hope you're enjoying your time, off campus. In case you're wondering, the color of the day is quarantine green. And I guess that is about all I have to report. So, I guess to conclude this, once a cobbler, always a cobbler, and until later.